Why does God let you love the wrong person first? It's a question almost every broken heart whispers one day. God, why did you let me love them? The answer isn't easy, because sometimes it takes a broken heart to awaken purpose. You weren't made to love without meaning. You weren't created to chase comfort over calling. Yet, in His quiet wisdom, God sometimes lets your heart attach to someone who was never meant to stay, not to punish you, not to make you bitter about love, but to prepare you, to grow something sacred in you, some lessons only pain can teach. Some truths are revealed only when the heart is torn, stretched, and healed again. That ache you feel, that wondering, why did it happen this way? It's not wasted. God never wastes a wound. Heartbreak can become holy ground. Loss can open your eyes to who you are in Him. It can show you what truly matters and what never did. When you look back at the one you prayed for, the one you begged God to keep, you begin to see something new. Sometimes the greatest mercy is unanswered prayer. You saw potential, they saw convenience. You saw covenant, they saw comfort. But God, He saw a lesson. He saw a turning point. He saw what you couldn't. The love you wanted most could have led you away from Him. So He allowed it, not to destroy you, but to teach you what love is not, so you'd recognize what real love truly is. Deuteronomy 8:2 says, "The Lord led you through the wilderness to humble and test you, to know what was in your heart." That wilderness wasn't just a place. It was a person, a season, a relationship that stripped you down to your soul. It showed you your weakness and your longing. And in that wilderness, you found something you didn't expect. You found yourself. You found the parts of you that couldn't save themselves. That was the beginning of surrender. Because it was never just about them. It was about what God was shaping in you. You had to feel love that was selfish. You had to experience affection that was unstable and conditional. So you'd stop chasing emotions and start craving truth. The wrong person exposes your blind spots. They touch your insecurities. They reflect your wounds. They make you see what still needs healing. You learn that desperation for affection can look like love, but it's not. It's dependency. It's fear wearing the mask of passion, and the enemy knows that. He knows how to bait your loneliness. That's why a distraction often comes before a divine connection. A counterfeit love feels intense, but leaves you anxious. It feels urgent, but lacks peace. It looks like destiny, but brings confusion. And still, God allows it. Not because He wants you to hurt, but because He's awakening you. Heartbreak becomes holy. Tears turn to testimony. Romans 8:28 reminds us, all things work together for good to those who love God. It doesn't say all things will feel good, but they will work for your good. The wrong person stripped away your illusions. They shattered your fantasy. They left you with questions, but those questions led you to God. You cried, "Lord, why did you let me love someone like that?" And heaven whispered, "So you could see who you are without me." You loved them more than you trusted God. You made them your future, your hope, your lifeline. And when they left, God remained. That's the lesson. Even when the one you cherished walks away, you are not abandoned. Isaiah 43:2 says, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you." You didn't drown. You were delivered. You didn't lose. You learned. You didn't fall apart. You were rebuilt. You began to see your worth, not through their eyes, but through the eyes of your Creator. God allowed you to love the wrong person first, so your soul would never again settle for imitation. Because real love, God's kind of love, isn't built on chemistry or timing. It's built on character, on sacrifice, on truth. It's 1 Corinthians 13 kind of love, patient, kind, selfless, humble, forgiving. And you can't fake that for long. Once you've felt the wrong kind of love, you start craving something deeper. You stop wanting chaos. You want peace. You stop wanting pressure. You want prayer. You stop performing and start partnering. The right love doesn't just attract you, it anchors you. It doesn't just excite you, it edifies you. It doesn't just make you feel wanted, it helps you walk in purpose. And that kind of love always begins with God, because God often becomes most real after your heart has been broken. That's the paradox of faith. He allows your heart to break so he can enter it fully. He allows disappointment so you'll stop idolizing connection and start craving covenant. So you'll stop asking, "Do they love me?" and start asking, "Do they love God?" Because now you know, a person who doesn't know God can't truly love you. Not the way your soul needs to be loved. 2 Corinthians 6:14 warns us, "Do not be unequally yoked." But we often don't understand that until we've tasted the pain of it. Even then, in His mercy, God lets the wrong person leave, not to break you, but to bless you, so that your next relationship is built on wisdom, not wounds. So you enter love healed, not hungry, because a hungry heart settles, but a healed heart sees clearly. You loved the wrong person, but that love wasn't wasted. It showed your capacity to give. It revealed your hunger for depth. It proved your desire for something eternal, and it taught you how to wait, with faith instead of fear. It taught you that your healing is holy too. And God will not waste a heart like that. He will use it, refine it, fill it, until it reflects His own. So when you ask again, "Why did you let me love someone who couldn't stay?" remember this: sometimes God lets your heart break so it won't bow to anything less than Him. That's not punishment, that's protection, that's preparation. Because one day, the right person will come. And when they do, you'll see the difference. They won't pull you from God, they'll draw you closer. They won't make you question your worth, they'll remind you of it. They won't love only how you look, they'll love how you pray. The right love doesn't compete with God's presence, it confirms it. And when that love arrives, you'll finally understand why God let your heart break first. He wasn't trying to destroy you, He was preparing you for a love that mirrors His own. So don't curse the heartbreak. Don't despise the lesson, because one day you'll look back and realize it wasn't rejection, it was redirection. It wasn't loss, it was love in disguise. It wasn't the end, it was the beginning of becoming whole. So when you remember that heartbreak, thank God. Not just for what He gave, but for what He took away. Because sometimes His no is the start of your healing. The wrong person didn't ruin your story. They redirected it. Every tear, every prayer, every silent night, all of it was leading you back to the one who never leaves. So as you heal, don't rush the next chapter. Let God write it. Let Him rebuild your heart with His hands, not your haste. Because when His timing comes, it will all make sense. Every heartbreak, every delay, every lesson. And when real love finally arrives, you'll recognize it, not because it feels perfect, but because it carries peace. If this message touched your heart, take a breath. Thank God for the healing that began when your heart broke. Because sometimes God's protection looks like heartbreak before it looks like blessing. And when His blessing comes, you'll know. Because this time love won't pull you apart. It will pull you closer to Him.